My name is Robert Sherwood, and this is my final project presentation. What is crime scene investigation? What is the scientific method? Why is it important in criminal investigation? Crime scene investigation takes place at the scene of the crime, uses information and articles gathered at the scene, attempts to reconstruct the crime that was committed. Evidence is collected and preserved to be cataloged, analyzed, and interpreted back at the crime lab. Scientific method. Problem is identified, hypothesis is formed and tested, repeat hypothesis and testing until verified conclusion is reached. What is crime scene investigation? What is the scientific method? Why is it important in criminal investigation? Continued. Importance in criminal investigation. Initial hypothesis may not be correct. New hypothesis must be formed to be tested. Process repeated until no further doubt of the accurate result. Provides a method to reach conclusions that may otherwise be considered a dead end. What are the duties of the first responder to the crime scene? Discuss the importance of specialized personnel as they relate to specific duties at a crime scene. First responder duties at a crime scene. Assess for safety, suspects, weapons, and environmental conditions. Assess for any injured victims, bystanders in need of medical attention and attend to them. Secure the scene, establish single entrance, remove unauthorized persons and limit entry to scene to authorized only. Prohibit eating, drinking, and smoking at the scene. Perform an initial survey of scene and document conditions and findings and brief interviews of witnesses. Call in specialties for investigation according to need of the scene. What are the duties of the first responder to the crime scene? Discuss the importance of specialized personnel as they relate to specific duties at the crime scene. Continued. Importance of specialized personnel. Discover, collect, and preserve evidence according to their specialty that may be otherwise overlooked. Includes arson investigators, ballistics technicians, fingerprint analysis, blood splatter, pattern analysis, forensic photographers, and sketch artists and canine units. Evidence is taken back to lab. Specialized personnel analyze evidence and draw conclusions and correlations to assist solving the crime. What is the importance of fingerprint, trace, blood, and biological and impression evidence at a crime scene? Direct links to perpetrator, help prove without reasonable doubt suspects' involvement in crime, help exonerate innocent parties, improve perception of jury and public validity of sentence. What is the importance of comparing bullets and firearms evidence to a suspected weapon? Used to evaluate identifying features of evidence to link to specific weapon, type of bullet, impression on bullet or cartilage. Weapon is examined for signs of trace evidence. Serial number on a gun can often be restored if scratched off. Serial number and/or impressions can be submitted to National Integrated Ballistics Information Network for comparison of guns used in other crimes. What is the difference between manner and cause of death? How should each death investigation be treated as it relates to the crime scene investigation, processing, and why? Cause of death: actual disease or injury that killed a person. Cancer, gunshot wound, pneumonia, heart attack, fatal injuries, etc. Manner of death: classification of type of death, 5 types. Accident, suicide, homicide, natural causes, and pending. What is the difference between manner and cause of death? How should each death investigation be treated as it relates to crime scene investigation, processing, and why? Continued. How to treat a death investigation. Check safety of scene and vital signs of victim. Notify supervisor and medical examiner. Photograph scene and body, write report of scene and witness statements. Determine origin of body, separate crime scene, collect inventory, and safeguard victims' personal effects, document victims' social, medical, and psychological history, transport and release body for autopsy to morgue or specimen collection, perform final walkthrough and compilation of reports, notify family of timeline to make arrangements for the body. Process ensures that the death scene is thoroughly processed, handled appropriately to maintain jurisdiction and prevent contamination and ensure the safety and control of the body.